The right tool for the job. So everybody these days is going out and buying themselves a mirrorless DSLR to do all their video work. Now, is that a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. They're good cameras to do a specific job. But not one camera will do everything. And if you're new to video, you'll soon find this out. So, a camera like this, DSLR, is good for controlled environments. Why do you specifically want to use DSLR? Probably because you want to get a shallower depth of field, and the fact you can change out lenses. Like I like to do some wildlife photographs and movies, and so you want a DSLR so you can have long lenses and get nice blur in the background. So yeah, that's great for that job. It's great for studio work, controlled environment, a talking head video shot. But when I say that, there are reservations. I think most people that are new to video, they want to start themselves up a YouTube channel. They go off and they buy themselves a DSLR. Is that the best camera for it? It really does depend on what your channel is, and that's what you should do first off, is really think about how you're going to use that camera, because in my experience you need more than one. Cameras are good at, some cameras are good at some things, other cameras are good at others. So for doing reviews, do you need a blurred out background? Like what I'm doing now, just talking to the camera. I want to get a message across. I want to show you a product. I don't want it blurring in and out, moving focus all the time. So I want a large depth of field. A camcorder is perfect for that. Then you've got videos whereby people are walking and talking. You've seen it, they walk in there and they're talking to the camera. Now is a DSLR the right tool for that? Well, it can do it. I mean, you know, some of these cameras are quite heavy. You stick them on a selfie stick and you've got it out there. And if you haven't got the right settings, so you've got it set at 2.8 or f2, yeah, you're going to have a nice blurry background, but every now and again the camera's going to go off and focus on something else, and you're going to get blurred out. So, you know, and after walking around for half an hour with this out like that, apart from looking like a right bloody Charlie, you know, your arms are going to be aching quite a bit. So there are better cameras for that. Like I say, camcorder is good for that sort of thing. The action cameras, GoPros, they're great for walk and talk. Thing is with GoPros, they don't handle exposure that well, so they're not too good on low light. As soon as you walk into somewhere where it's shady, you start to lose your image quality. So like I say, the thing is they are waterproof, so you can vlog in the rain with a GoPro, which is pretty handy. That's one thing that runs into place in my camera bag. But I suppose what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, if you're looking into getting into video, first thing you need to ask yourself is, what exactly am I going to be doing? What kind of videos am I going to be making? Do I want to do the walk and talk? Do I want to do some studio work where it's important to get blurry background? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself to start. Well, once you've decided, then you can make a decision as to what type of camera it is that you need. I suspect it may be more than one. For me, I've got the GoPro, I've got camcorders, I've got DSLRs, and each one of them is used in a specific context. Some are better at some things than others. There is some overlap, which is a good thing. Like today I've been checking out the camcorder as a walk and talk, because up till now I've been using an action camera as walk and talk, but I've been a little bit, like I say, when you go into shady areas you start to lose image quality, and there are other things like it's always nice to be able to zoom in on something quite easily. With an action cam you can do that, but you have to stop recording, you have to zoom it in by using your fingers to stretch out the screen kind of thing, and then you start recording again. So the great thing about the action cam is that the stabilization is really good. It's like walking around with the gimbal, and that has always been the problem with DSLRs and camcorders in the past. Camcorders have always been better than DSLRs in terms of stabilization. Some are better than others. And if you do go down a path, well, whatever camera you go down the path of getting, I suggest you make sure that it's got some very good stabilization, in body stabilization. Otherwise you're going to be buying a lot of gear just to stabilize footage, because you won't stabilize that in post. Hope that's been of some help, and we'll talk to you again later.